Good evening, everyone. I'm Terry Davis. I want to come to you guys tonight to show you how to get this $1,000 Ruby bonus. So going Ruby is like a critical piece to our business. It's the fundamental piece that leads to all the other ranks in the company, but it's also so simple and easy. I'm going to start off with, sorry, my head is itching. So I guess I'm going to introduce who else is on. So like I said, I'm Terry Davis. I'm a double diamond. We also have Kenitha McGee on. She is a Ruby right now, charting to diamond, and she actually got the $1,000 Ruby bonus last June. And we also have Nikita on, who is charting to Ruby to get the $1,000 bonus. So to start off, we have what is called the steps to success that we go through every single month, and that is going to be key in getting this Ruby bonus. To go Ruby, I'm going to pull it up right now. Hold on one second.
I'm good. You want anything from downstairs? Huh? So do you want anything from downstairs? We'll take it downstairs. You want anything from downstairs? Please. A drink. Pass back.
Okay, so to go Ruby, I don't know if I like it like that. Hold on one second. I don't like that. To go Ruby, we go through a series of steps to success every single month. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I think it's loading. It's doing something crazy. Oh my goodness. But so we go through a series of steps to success, and I don't know why it's doing this, having like these double. Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Okay, so steps to success. Every single month, these are the steps that we do to build our business, and this is what we teach all of our new distributors. Step 1 is joining the party. And once you join the party, we want to make sure that you set up your ADBV auto shipment. So that auto shipment is very key in you getting your Ruby bonus, and you also getting your $120 in free product credit. So you want to make sure that ADBV auto shipment is set up. So step 1, join the party. Everybody that's already on our team, you've already done this. Step 2 now is to get your first 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. We are really trying to push hard right now and get these customers ASAP. I'm teaching my new distributors to get them in 72 hours or a week. We really want to push, because the faster you get these 4 loyals, when you get your 4 loyals in your first 30 days, you get $120 of free product credit. So the faster you get the loyals, the faster you get the $120 of free product credit. So the free product credit is really good for when you start, because you're able to buy 2 more boxes of wraps for free and make $200 in cash. And a box of wraps costs us $59 normally, but every time we get 2 customers, so right here when it says LC, that means loyal customer. So when you get your 2 customer, you get a wrap reward. That means you're able to buy a box of wraps for $25 free shipping. So once you get your 4 loyal customers, you're going to get 2 wrap rewards. You're going to pay $25, no shipping, times 2. So you're going to get you're going to spend about $50, and you're going to be able to sell all those wraps and get another $150. So you're able to profit at least $350 cash in your first 30 days. So that's step 2. So that is very critical in going Ruby. You have to have these 4 loyal customers. Well, not to go Ruby, but to get the bonus. So you have to have these 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days to get this bonus. And then step 3 is go Ruby. So what that means is, I'm going to pull up the Ruby chart. To go Ruby means you are going to sign up 3 distributors. You're going to find 3 other people that want to make an extra, $200 to $500 a month, and they also are going to want to push for this 1,000.
I start hearing you talk. Okay.
Ruby is 5 people, and it has to be at least this type of schematic, meaning these 2 people that you sign up, they could be getting distributors too. They might just have one distributor and that's okay, but you have to have at least one person up here having 2 different distributors. And I mean different. This person can't sign up this person and then this box gets their own distributor. That's not going to count. You need 2 different legs under the person in the green box. And so, speaking of vocabulary, I'm going to go back a little bit. So these 3 people that you sign up, we call them legs. So you're going to have 3 legs that you're going to sign up. One of your legs is going to be considered the executive leg, and that one leg is going to sign up 2 people. And they're going to have 2 legs under them. So, and everybody that says 400 GV, that means this box needs to have 400 roughly in sales. So let's say the new system is 110 BV. If you have a new distributor and they sign up 4 people on the system, they're going to have 440 BV, and that is going to count for this 400 leg. The GV just means group volume. So if this person had a distributor under them, both of them combined would need to equal 400. But in this case, since we only see them as the individual boxes, you have this box being 400, this box being 400, and the 2 boxes under the executive. And that's what makes an executive. When you have 2 people under you with 400 legs. So that is what makes up a ruby. Sorry, let me go back now. And now we're going to talk a little bit more about how to do that, but I want to go into some tips of exactly how you would go ruby. Where we at? Okay, so Kanitha, what do you want to, I want you to elaborate a little bit on going ruby and what that's going to take for somebody to get this $1,000 bonus in their first two calendar months.
Okay, so basically, when you're trying to go work and get this bonus, it is extremely important that you are working your business every day, and you're really basically going hard in with this business. There's no time to, be taking the off time to get that root bonus, because those days will come so fast, and you look up and it's almost at the end of the month. Everybody, your best friend, your sister, your family members, everybody should know that you have a business. And so when I was going ruby, my days was like this. I would wake up early to answer people in the mornings who messaged me, and I would go to bed late at night. I had bags up under my eyes because I needed that $1,000 for my family, and I wanted to make sure I got it. Now, yes, you gonna have a team, but I said it as it was me who had to go out and get all these people. It was me who had to go out and get these other distributors to help me go ruby. So that was my mindset, to make me go hard and for me to go and talk to everybody. You need to just be consistent. And with my family and my friends, it wasn't like I talked to them different. It wasn't that I wasn't like, okay, I have a business, you can go on my website and order. It was basically like, look, I started this new business. I have some amazing products that I wanted to share. I'm up for a really big promotion and bonus. can I count on you for support? Will you support me? Will you order something as my loyal customer? So that is how I talk to my friends and my family, people who are close to me. Now, I use social media. I use Facebook. I talk to my church members. I talk to coworkers. And so I would suggest getting a planner to, if somebody says, okay, I don't get paid until Friday, say, okay, hey, I can post date your order to Friday. Would you like to post date? If they say yes, go to your eSuite, print off some customer applications, get them to go ahead and fill out their information, put the date on it that they want you to run their order so you can already have it. Because you know, if most people, when they get paid on Friday, if you wait too late to call them, money gone. So you want to make sure that you are following up with people when they say the order or ask them to post date. I post on social media maybe 3 to 6 times a day, more than 3 when I'm going for Ruby bonuses or even when I work my bonus. So I may make a business post, and in between that business post, I make a regular post, something about my life. I'm posting about my family or my kids, and then I may make another business post. So you don't want to just be business, regular something, business, then regular something. And so it's really just basically about you talking to everybody you know, and you just having them refer people, and you just getting out here putting these raps on people to go ahead and get this Ruby bonus. Because $1,000, and when I was going Ruby, the $1,000 was paid off in 2 months. This time you go Ruby, and you actually, to get the $1,000, you need to go Ruby by the end of the month, actually, to get the double, because normally the bonus is $500. So if you want the 1,000, really be pushing to go Ruby by the end of this month.
No, they have until the end of April
to get the $1,000.
Yeah, they have 2 full calendar months to get the $1,000.
Okay. So it's really basically all I have about that. Post consistently. If you would get stuck and don't know what to post, inbox your enroller, or just go look at your business partner's page and just kind of get ideas of how to post. Or you don't have to ask to use somebody's picture. If somebody posted a picture and you like it, you want to post it, save it to your phone and post the picture. You don't have to ask. I don't ask. I steal everybody pictures. So I don't ask.
Right. Some things that you said that I started thinking about. So for one, going Ruby, as you saw, it's 5 people. When you think about it, you know 5 people that need $500, or 5 people that you know that would be good. But the thing of it is, in this business, I want you to know you have to be ready to deal with people that are going to not want to join you. You're going to have to deal with rejection. You're going to have to overcome all these obstacles, but at the end of the day, you will find the people that are supposed to be in your business. But I just want everyone to know, don't think that you're going to just ask 5 people and they're all going to say yes, because you could ask 5 people and they all say no. But I don't want you to get discouraged and just want to quit. The people that make it to the top in this company are the people that have failed the most and got the most no's. You have to realize, I don't just ask somebody to join my team and offer them the business and they say yes. I have to ask more. It's a numbers game. You have to ask people. So when you're trying to go for those 4 loyal customers, don't think you're going to just ask 4 people. You need to be asking everybody. Not only that, your 4 loyal customers are important, but that's not the stopping point. If you can sign up 10 or 20, sign up 10 or 20. The same with distributors. Like Kanitha says, you see the chart where one person is supposed to get 2 people, but at the end of the day, this is your $1,000 bonus. So remember, don't rely on anybody else for you to get $1,000. If you have to sign off 5 people, sign 5 people, because we are allowed to place people under other people. So that's the same with our customers as well. You can move loyal customers to other distributors too. But I want you guys to know, I kind of would have the mindset, I need 5 people to go Ruby. even though one of those people are supposed to be getting 2, I'm going to try to sign up 5. And then if everybody else signs up some people, great. We're even in better shape. But don't rely on the next person for your $1,000 promotion, because they might only get 2 people and that's it. And if that's what happens, they're not going to get $1,000. So really, this is your promotion. So yes, we're a team, but also make sure you don't ever want to rely on somebody, and then if it doesn't happen, now you're upset, like you didn't even try, you didn't go hard, da 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 da. I don't want anybody doing that. When I look at my promotions, even though mine are a little bit bigger now, I still, in my mind, like, okay, this is how many boxes I have left. And I mentally look at myself like, okay, I need to try to find enough people to join my team. I need to share this with enough people that they're going to say yes. And so that's what I wanted to say about that. Also, what Kenitha was talking about posting, you have to be thoughtful. If all you start posting is ads, people are not, they're going to get turned off quickly. You want to have a mixture. You still want to be yourself on social media. You want to show your kids off, or you want to show your food or whatever you normally did, but then you still want to learn how to talk about your business in a way that goes along with your everyday life. Like if I take a picture with my daughter with my clothes on, since I have on It Works clothes, people know they can see this advertisement. So you want to start being, I don't want to say, well, you do want to be a product of the product, but you want to start becoming, let the business become a part of your life. Therefore, when you're posting it, it's not just like deliberate ad. It's actually, oh, this morning I had breakfast. Here's me drinking my greens with my breakfast because this is what I do. And then people are going to ask, like, what's that green stuff you're drinking? Why are you always drinking that? Then you get to share it with them and tell them, what you're drinking and why. The same with, yes, I post before and afters because I get more, I usually get more likes. I'm not gonna say I'm a big, but I use Instagram right now more than I use Facebook. So I get likes. And another thing that, the reason why I said that, when people like a post that is related to a product or the opportunity, that is like the go-ahead for you to send them a message. Everybody that likes your picture, let's say you're like, I just joined It Works, I'm so excited, and your friends are like liking it. Okay, I would send them a message and be like, hey, I just joined this business, I'm so excited. Would you be interested in supporting me as a customer, or would you be interested in joining me in this business? So everybody that likes or comments on a picture gets a personal private message. Facebook or Instagram, it does not matter. That is like the time to talk, because other things that they've been saying, we can post stuff all day, but if we don't directly ask people to support us, they're not going to do it, because you're making a post to the general public, to the world, but you're not asking specifically for your best friend, hey, will you buy these wraps from me?
Hold on, y'all.
What'd you say? Am I still out? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Can anybody else hear or no? Yeah, I can hear.
Maybe it's Kenitha. Kenitha heard me sound like a
Y'all
chipmunk.
can hear Terry?
Huh?
No.
Okay. I should have messaged, so we'll see if she...
Do you hear me, Nikita?
Yeah.
Tell Kenitha you can hear me, because she can't hear me.
I can hear her. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Terry.
I don't know.
Disappeared.
Let me hit the mute and come back. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I muted myself and unmuted it just now to get it to kick back in. But yeah, I was saying, you want to have your friends and family, anybody that likes a post, you want to specifically ask them to support you and to be a customer or distributor, because you have to ask personally. You can't just make a post out there for the world to see and think that that means, hey, come support me. It's not the same. You need to send a message to them. And when I start messaging people, you need to be thoughtful. Don't just first message, hey, I just started this business. Can you support me? Especially if you haven't talked to them in a while. hey, how are you doing? How is life? What's going on? Where are you working? Like, you need to talk to them a little bit. You need to care about what's going on with them. Then once they say, oh, I've been working here, what are you doing now? That's your go ahead. Hey, I just started this business. You know, either I think you would be good at it, or I'm looking for a couple more customers. Would you be willing to support me? Something like that. So that's kind of the general way that you're going to talk to people about your business. This is like even the same way face to face, kind of. Don't just run all into it. Hey, do you want to buy wrap? I just started at work. You need to be thoughtful and ask them about themselves and see what's going on with them first, then proceed ahead with your business. Now, I wanted to get down to talking more specifically about your Ruby bonus. So, if you are pushing for this Ruby bonus or any bonus, normally when I teach people how to build their chart or how to play, I ask them, do they want to hit a rank or make more money? So I call it bank versus rank. And I keep hearing this echo. It's throwing me off. But I can't listen to that. So once I ask you that question, most of the people that are going for this Ruby bonus, can y'all hear me? Okay. So when we're going for the bank versus the rank, when you're going for your Ruby bonus, I'm pretty sure everybody that's joining now is trying to hit this Ruby bonus $1,000. So that is going to make me, y'all are probably going for the money, which I understand. So that means, though, you are going to, once you get your 4 loyal customers, like I said, and if you have distributors under you that are in 400 boxes, you can move a loyal customer to them to help them become a 400 leg. So you're not moving any customers. If you don't have 4 yet, don't worry about that. But once you start getting distributors under you and you already have 4 customers, since you're going for this bonus, you need to be thinking about where on your chart and who on your chart needs to be in a 400 spot, and you need to be thinking about moving any new loyal customers you get. Now, the only caveat with moving a loyal customer is if you have a customer that is like, if I try this wrap, when I get it, I'm going to join you as a distributor, you're not going to move that customer. Because if you do that, you're going to have to pay, well, that person would have to pay $50 again to complete that loyal customer program to sign back up under you. Is she still having a problem? Hold on, let me send this to her in a message. But give me a second. Okay, so I wanted to let you know that. So like I said, if the person is like, if I try this and it works, I'm signing up as a distributor, don't move that person. Because if they sign up and then they decide to be a distributor in 2 weeks, you still want to be the enroller so you can place that person wherever you need to on your chart. Because when we place distributors, we're always the enroller, but then you can place them under somebody else. When you move a loyal customer, you're no longer considered like the enroller. Like, that customer belongs to that person. That's why it's a little bit different. But when we're really pushing for these bonuses, I am going to encourage you to move volume. And we start with just our customers. And once it gets closer to the end of the month, we can talk about different things that possibly can happen to boost. But really, I just want y'all focusing on getting customers and being able to move them. And also, when you're moving, you're going to move by levels. So like I said, you know, you have those 3 people on your top line as a Ruby. You want to move your customers to the people on your first, one of those 3 people, those people at your top first, to get them to 400. then start moving down, because we get paid, well, in that case, hold on, we get paid 10% on our first 2 levels, and then you make an additional 5% being the enroller for loyal customers. So that's why I always start with what's at the top, and then I start going down, because you're going to make less money. So that's the rule of thumb. And since I know Nikita has more stuff going on in her chart, I want to ask her if there's any other questions that you think about, because I might be forgetting something that's important to know about when you're trying to go Ruby.
Can you do like a demonstration or like a mock? Where would we find like how to move people?
Okay.
Is there a specific?
Great question.
So how to move people. I'm going to go back to my eSuite. Oh, hold on. Let me screen share.
And I'm pretty sure that I was messaging somebody. For you, Keisha, your first goal before you move any loyal customers, if when it comes to the point, you want to make sure you have your 4 first.
Okay.
Then after your 4, then if you have distributors up on you, then you want to move them.
Right. If you don't have any distributors yet, then you can't move them. You have to keep them. But okay, this is my eSuite. Okay, so to move a customer or a distributor, you log into your back office. This is what it looks like. You're going to go to reports. This is basically the tab I use all the time anyways. So when you go into reports, it's going to pull up all these different things. But you're going to click on personally, under recruitment, you're going to click personally enrolled team. So this is going to show you well, right now I have my little box checked. So anybody that I enrolled in the last 48 hours, customer or distributor, will be shown right here. So once you see the person, you're going to go all the way to the right-hand side where it says action, and it'll have move. So you click move, and then you have to know the distributor ID number that you're going to place. Let's just see, I'm going to type in. And then you hit verify, and that says I want to move Jennifer under Dorian, if that's what I was doing. And if that's what I do, I hit move. But that ain't what I'm doing, so I ain't doing that. So that's how you move customers and distributors. It's the same exact thing. You go into your personally enrolled, you go under action, and you hit move. And if they haven't been moved yet, it'll be green. I've moved this person, so that's not even an option anymore. But that's where you will see that at. Any other questions? Did that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't think of anything else.
So what about for you, Rokisha, since you're new? What are some of your kind of questions, or I don't really call them concerns, but what are some of the things that you've been thinking about or noticing since you've only been in like a day? But what is coming to your head as you're thinking about this Ruby bonus?
You kind of touched on most of the bases as far as especially advertising. That was one of my biggest questions, making sure that I don't post too much of just ads, making sure I can kind of personalize my page.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of like one of my biggest things I really wanted to work on, so that way I can at least get my 4 loyal customers.
Right.
So that's my biggest thing.
Right. And I want to say also, I want to encourage you to pick a platform in the beginning and stick with that platform. Like, I don't really like try to do Instagram, Facebook, all of this at once, because it can become overwhelming. You need to like be an expert at one thing before you really try to go into the other. And I will say Instagram is more work than Facebook, but at the same time, a lot of people have been able to be very successful with Instagram because we can reach international people a lot faster with like hashtags and stuff like that. But pick one or the other to really go. Like, you can say something, I guess, every now and then on Instagram if you're using Facebook, but don't really try to focus, because then you're going to get really consumed with time. And most people that join this business join because they want more free time. They want their freedom. So I don't want people joining and feeling like, oh my God, this takes me 50 hours a day to do this business. I ain't got no time. But no, you have to learn how to be efficient. And being efficient would really be talking to 10 new people. If you talk to 10 new people every day about your business, you would be doing good. So with that being said, you could wake up in the morning and message 10 people a day, and that would be really good for you to work your business if they're going to message you back and you kind of go in a conversation with these 10 people. That's a good way to spend your time. Now, let's say, you know, with the Ruby bonus and all these other bonuses, we're kind of on a time crunch. You might think you need to talk to 15 or 20, but you're going to send a message out and they're going to respond back however they're going to respond, and then that's basically a good day. So don't think that we're messaging, or I'm expecting people to message like hundreds of people every single day, because that can be very time consuming. You want to learn how to message the people if they're interested in products or being a distributor. You know, get either of them on the phone or use your voice message on Facebook and talk to them, so they know they're talking to a real person, so they don't just feel like they're being sold something. Let them hear the excitement in your voice about the opportunity. Or, you know, I seen Kenitha's amazing rap results. She's lost, I think I did the math earlier, 35 pounds. You know, let them hear that, because, you know, in text, they can't hear how you feel. They kind of just read it, and they might be interested but don't know. So there's a lot of people that I've been talking to lately that are still very hesitant to join. They're skeptical, but at the same time, they're off of Instagram or they're texting me, and I'm like, okay, what is a good time for me to call you? Because I need to talk to them so I can hear their concerns. And so when I address them and say something back to them, it's not just like a generic answer. They can really hear me talking. So that's what I would do. Trying to think. Kenitha, anything else? What we said, we talked about how to go Ruby, placement, that is going to take, or I want you guys to be prepared for people that are going to reject you, so you don't just start getting down. Don't listen to, I guess we're going to say, the haters or the naysayers or people that think this is a scam, this isn't going to work, yada, yada, yada. Those people are going to come. But you just have to close your ears to it and keep it moving. Like we were talking about earlier in a group, you know, if you join this business to have more time with your kids, why would you let somebody on your Facebook page dictate you from this opportunity? Because, you know, if you weren't joining this business, are you still going to be going to your job every day and not seeing your kids anyway? It's probably so. So why would you let them interfere with an opportunity that you have to change your family's life? Ignore them. They don't pay your bills. Their opinions really don't matter, and just keep it moving. So, trying to think if there's anything else.
We all get the negative stuff. I get the negative stuff. I get people that ask me about the products, and then they'll go block me. I don't care, and I will keep following up with you until you either order or you tell me no or no thank you. So, or you gotta block me. You will get followed with every Friday, and then if you're not responding, it might be every 2 weeks. If you're not responding, I might go to 3 weeks, a month. But I would literally go through my Facebook messages and be scrolling and following up with people, because when they started seeing my results, the same people who told me no when I first started are wanting the products now, because they see how much weight I've lost. So, like as I was telling Rokisha, since she's already been a customer, start putting up on Facebook her story, and I guarantee, because people see that you've already tried and you had results, they'll be quick to buy from you because you've already tried it and you already know how the products work and you got results. So the quicker you put up and share with your friends, you know, I probably would start off a little story and say, you know, hey, last year around this time, I was weighing this such amount of pounds, and I started using the It Works products, and I started using these products, and I lost this much weight, and I was so thrilled about how much weight I've lost with these products and wanted to share it with people, and so I became a distributor. I'm looking to help 5 ladies to reach their weight loss goal before the summer. Who's ready? There's something like that I would type up. Or even in my job, I started a weight loss challenge for everybody in my job and was like, I'm doing a Biggest Loser challenge for everybody. We would weigh in on Fridays. Who want to join me to lose weight? And so if people was interested, I was like, okay, here are the products I'm using. If you want to place an order to help you reach your goal faster, let me know. I didn't push it on them, but I did like a challenge, and I actually offered and said the people whoever lost the most weight, I'm going to give a $50 gift card. Now, with my people in my job, I ended up getting like 10 people who said they were going to do it, and I got 6 people to become my customers. They all fell off. Didn't nobody lose weight. I didn't actually, because they wasn't doing what they supposed to be doing. They were eating everything, taking that stuff. So I didn't end up having to give away the $50 gift card. I was prepared to do it, but didn't nobody lose weight. So I was like, hey, that was on you. You didn't do what you supposed to be doing. You wanted to still smash McDonald's every day. So that's really basically, all that I have to say. I always feel free, especially with Terry and me. Our teams are mine's getting big, and I know Terry is bigger. If I don't reach out to you every day, that's not because I am not trying to help. It's because I'm trying to help you all by working my business well. Reach out to me because so many of y'all, it's hard to try to keep up with who did I talk to that person today or whatever. If I don't, just reach out to me, and I work my business every day, and I will get back with you and respond. If I don't get back with you right away, ask the question in the group. That's what the group messages are for other support and for other team members that they can ask you a question. Like me, when I had a question when I first started, I'm not waiting around on nobody. I'm going to go find the answer. I'm looking in my eSuite because most likely the answer that you asking is in the eSuite. So you just have to go read and go find it because I'm not waiting on nobody to work.
That's what I did.
Yep.
You just reminded me of something. So there are 2 groups that we have. Our group is called Diamonds in the Rough. Then we have a bigger group with our ambassador leader, Susan Wade. In her group, there is a Dropbox link, and it has information for days. It has like what you can say to spas. It has how to explain the loyal customer program to people, what to send to new distributors, what to send to new loyal customers. Even though we've kind of tweaked it a little bit for our team, we have a couple more documents as well. But there's tons of documents. And also, your eSuite has a training. So when you sign up, you realize you joined this business to be a business owner. So you need to take initiative in your business and go and watch your training guide, and that'll help you with a lot of questions that people have. And so I don't get frustrated with like having to answer the same question over and over, but I do want people to, this is your business. You need to make sure you know the information too. You can't just always ask me the same question and not be retaining information. Like, if you think about it as in school, it took you, I don't know, let's say 4 years to get a college degree. You had to go back and learn that material over and over. This is the same thing. This is a brand new opportunity. You're not going to just memorize everything the first couple weeks. You have to go back, learn it again, make sure you're figuring it out, trying to find the answer. I'm the type of learner, if I look it up myself or if I write it down, typically I remember it. So me just asking somebody an answer and they tell me, I might not, but if I looked it up myself, I'll usually remember it better. So make sure you're going and really pushing your business. And that's another thing, like Kenitha was saying, we do get busy with our other distributors and our other teams and with our just personal life, but we want to get you on the best foot possible. And then our goal is to have you to be able to function independently without us. Of course, we still ask questions. People still come. But for the majority, you need 4 customers every month. Your goal is 3 distributors. That's the steps of success. That's all it is. When somebody, asks you, how do I join? Like, what do you do? You might go into a little bit more. But realistically, the steps of success to be Successful, you run your auto shipment, you sign up, you find 4 loyal customers each month, you sign 3 distributors. That's it. That's the basics. That's all we do. There's different ways that we do that, but knowing things like that, and you don't really have to depend on us like, well, what's the next step? You already know. So I really want to have you guys making sure that you're trying to be independent, not needing us for every little thing, because we had to look it up. And sometimes when people ask me how much does something cost, depending on the product, if I'm not that familiar, I don't know, and then I'm gonna have to look it up to tell you, when really you would have just had to look it up and you would have figured it out yourself too. So just know that our goal is to get you going, get your business moving, helping you. If we have to throw wrap parties, if we have to do 3-way calls in the beginning, if we have to help you talk to a customer or tell you what to say, that is perfectly fine. But just some of the little things, I highly encourage you to take some time in your e-suite, click some buttons, see what it does, see what it doesn't do, see where it leads you. And look at the products. Become familiar, because somebody might tell you, oh my God, I have such bad anxiety, I'm always stressed out. If you don't look at our products, you would never know we have something for that. So make sure you are paying, you know what we're selling. You don't have to know every ingredient. You don't have to know all that, but at least have a ballpark idea. So when somebody has an issue, you can help them and address it. And that's how I look at all my customers or distributors. I try to solve a problem. If we need to lose weight, if we have our hair is thinning out, if we have acne, how can I help this person? Okay, I have this product. And that's why I don't look at myself as a salesperson. I'm sharing something that can help you with your problem. And that's how I look at it. If you say no to me, that is okay. I'm not going to take it personal. I'm going to just go to the next person, because I'm trying to help people. Same with the business. I'm offering you this opportunity that could change your life. Would you be interested in hearing more? Yes or no? If it's no, okay, thanks for your time. Have a good day. I remember I said that to some people on Instagram the other day. This girl wrote back. We had a whole conversation. She said, most times when people ask me and I say no, they get an attitude or they don't respond back. And she was so impressed that I said, thank you for your time, have a great day. She was like, I didn't expect you to say anything. And I'm like, well, if I didn't say something, that's just because I got busy, but I would always try to come back, because I am trying to be courteous of other people. I'm trying to let them know I am a human being. I'm not forcing anything on you. I'm just really offering a solution for your problem. And if you don't want it right now, that is okay. And you have to realize, when you're talking to your friends and family, or just people in general, people have a season for them. They might not be ready to sign as a distributor yet, and that is okay. Don't force somebody to sign if they're not ready yet, because then they probably won't work. And then now you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be more frustrated with a non-working distributor than somebody who didn't sign up with you. So don't force anybody to sign up. We've all made those mistakes before. So I'm just letting y'all know from my experience, don't do it. But, don't be discouraged. Somebody might have told you no, and then all of a sudden life happens. They might have got laid off in 3-4 months. Who knows? And then if you bring it back up again, they might be like, you know what? I really need this, or I've really been thinking about this. I think it is time that I join you. So just be open-minded and be positive and be optimistic. That's how I look at every situation, and I just feel like there's a reason that things don't happen at certain times, and I don't get frustrated and I don't dwell on it. I just keep it going, because my best friend, she won't sign up. She would be amazing at this. She won't do it. I ask her one time every month, and I told her I'm going to do it every month, and she just says no. And I'm just like, okay, then you could get this $1,000 bonus easy. No, I don't want to do it. Okay, but I'm not going to force her. I did tell her, though, if I start making $30,000 a month, I'm signing you up. You ain't got nothing to say. This is done. I'm not going to be sitting over here making all this money and you over here still acting like this is a game. So that's how that's going to go. But other than that, let people, like I said, you still don't want to force people. You want them to see the opportunity and want it, because that's going to make them push harder to make sure that they do this for themselves and for whatever their reason is. And there is a document in our group, Diamonds in the Rough. It's called the helpful hint sheet. Kanitha made it. We need to probably add some more products to it, but it is like a quick one line that explains, that gives a description of all our products. So with you being new, you're actually able to just glance through it and be like, oh, somebody has, you know, issues with going to the bathroom, bowel issues, you know, oh, we have regular for that. Like, it's just really short, sweet, broken down, so you can kind of get an idea and get familiarized with the products. And if you don't have any It Works clothes yet, or you don't want to wear the same shirt every day of the week, a lanyard is a really good thing to have. Actually, so I got one in conference. Well, actually, I don't have a Blitz card in it. So this is basically, hold on for the camera. So a lanyard is something you can wear around your neck, and you can have one of your Blitz cards in it that you get and like have your name on it. They said to start putting your ID number because of the Wrap app. Like, you can have your name, your ID number, your website, your phone number, so they can contact you, and wear your lanyard around your neck, because people will see it and they'll ask you like, well, what is that? Or sometimes somebody will be like, oh, I need one of those wraps. Do they really work? But it lets people know, it kind of draws attention to you. What is that? Especially, like I said, if you don't have a lot of gear, it's kind of easier now. I don't have to wear my lanyard all the time because people can just look at my shirt and see it says It Works. Where is it at? So, you know, when you have clothes, you don't always have to wear your lanyard, but it's good because you either have it with you or make sure you have Blitz cards on you if you're going somewhere, because that's like your business card. Somebody might not be able to buy right now or talk right now. You might be just passing through the drive-thru really fast, and the line behind you was long. You're like, hey, let me give you my business card. Text my number right now so I can lock you in, so I can talk to you when you get off work. That might be something that you want to do. So that's why you want to always have your Blitz cards available so people can see it. And another good way, I'm going to tell you this one tip. When you're talking to people, you always want contact information so you can follow back. But one good thing that you can do, let's say you're on your last Blitz card, or you're really not, but you want their contact information, you could tell them, this is my last card. Let me take a picture of it so I can send you the link, but give me your phone number so I can text you my Blitz card. That's going to get them to give you their contact info. So after you text it to them, you can be like, hey, you know, I'm having a wrap giveaway this week, or I'm doing this or that, or guess what? The wraps are a BOGO deal. You know, you can get two boxes of wraps. So now, that's kind of a good way to get information and start building relationships with people. So do you guys have any other questions? Make sense?
We just talked about the clothes.
Kanitha. It's probably her
That was
phone,
you.
making me echo like a crazy person.
That was you.
No. But okay, so I hope that explained how to go Ruby, how to push for these bonuses, and it gave y'all some insight on how to post and how to be a It Works distributor. I'm going to stop the recording. I hope everybody has a good night. Hope you found this helpful. Make sure you're working hard to get these bonuses.